Hey everybody, I'm going to do an unboxing of the IQAir HealthPro series that I just got today and show you guys what it looks like, tell you guys a little bit about it. So here's the box. It's heavy, probably weighs about 40 pounds I'd say with all the packaging and everything. So we'll start off just opening this up. This is the new edition. You can see it on top of the box here. IQAir approved the Health Series Pro Purifier, so this is 25% more clean air. It's quieter by about 30%, and the filter life is almost 40% longer than the previous version. There's also a HealthPro Plus, I believe. I think this is one step below that, but for our needs, for my needs, this is sufficient. So here, we'll open up. And if you're watching this, you probably know that all of these machines are Swiss made, so the quality is bar none the best. So when you open up the box, just make sure you guys can see this well. Alright. So they've got this nice IQAir quality guarantee. Just telling you that this is state-of-the-art engineering, the use of the highest quality components, and our unique manufacturing know-how. So there you go. And then they have the certificate of performance that comes with it, where they test this individual model specifically, and then it's been handwritten and signed by the person who did the testing, and it will tell you the published air delivery and actual air delivery rates at each speed setting, which there are 6 on this machine. Just to getting started, quick thing. These are just your basic stuff, your user manual, some more information on their residential air purification systems. Alright, so if we open this up, you have the remote. This comes with the remote, which is nice, so you can use this from a distance. You can choose all 6 speeds, 1 through 6. Obviously power. There's an option for the timer as well, and the battery, I believe, is included, So there's that. So then in here you have some of the parts. It also comes with a DVD instruction guide with the information about what's in the new edition in the user guide, which is pretty cool, so you can check that out. And you know, this company is pretty cool. They've been around since the 60s, so they've really done a lot of innovation. So you'll find in the top of the box just 4 wheels. These are optional. You can put them on if you want to or if you don't. But if you're going to be moving the machine around your house, or let's say you want to bring it to your bedroom and then into your main living space during the day, it's really nice to have the wheels because the unit itself is quite heavy and cumbersome to move around. So here's the wheels. And these are components that go on the bottom, assembly for the wheel mounts. And then you just got your basic power cord here for the unit. So once we take that off, we're getting to the actual unit itself. Remind you, it is pretty heavy. Like I said, but there it is. There's really nothing else in the box aside from that. So there's a warning on here, and it's just saying this bag is not a toy. So here's the unit. Take this guy out here. And then it's wrapped here in this material. I'll save all this stuff just in case it, for whatever reason, needs to go back, which I don't expect. Okay, so here it is. I just want to make sure you guys can see clearly. Here's the unit. What you'll see is that on the top is the display. When that's powered on, what it's going to show you is here is going to show you the different filters that are being used. Now there's 3. As you know, there are super HEPA filters in this machine. There's a pre-filter followed by special carbon filter followed by the final HEPA filter, and then the fan is in between there as well. So these lights will show you if the filters are okay, and then they'll also tell you when they need to be changed. And then these are your basic controls: power, turn up your fan speed is this one, the menu, and then you can adjust timer settings and all of that on here, as well as with the remote. So as you can see, this is the IQAir HealthPro series machine. So I will just kind of show you guys real quick. We'll put the wheels on this thing and then we'll get it going. So it's pretty easy. Now you can see on the bottom here, this is the first filter down here. This is actually where the air comes into the unit, and then those vents up there at the top, that's where the air outflow would be. Alright, so let's get started. Really, it's pretty simple to put this thing together. It only takes you a couple minutes to get it out of the box, to get it ready to go. So like I said, these here are the mounts for the wheels, which I'm going to install. If I can see. Pop right into place. Just like that. Okay, so once you got those on, then you can pop the wheels on. It's just a matter of, let's see, there you go. Push it in. So that's it. The only other thing we need to do is attach the power cord to the back of the unit and plug it in. Okay, so that's it. We're ready to go. It's all set. Now I actually have here another unit. So this is my second one that I've actually purchased. I've had this second one here now for about 2 months, and it has just been fantastic. I have pretty severe allergies and chemical sensitivity, so for me, this machine with the carbon filter absorbs the VOCs, it picks up the pollen, and we have a parrot, so there's a lot of dust from that this machine just picks up. And you can tell within a few minutes of turning this thing on, the odor will dissipate in a room, whether you're cooking or if it's from an animal, or even if you're having allergies and allergic reaction to something in the air, chemical or pollen outdoors. A few minutes on high, this thing will clear a room. Roughly, one machine will do about 1,900 square feet. So the reason I purchased another one is because for my needs in my house, I need about 2 units. I do sleep with one in my bedroom at night, and I have been bringing that into the main area of the home during the day. But now that I have 2 here, we'll be able to keep one in the bedroom at all times, one in the house, and running all the time. And they're actually pretty quiet, which is something that with other air filters I found has been a problem, that they're just too loud. So you can keep this on 1, 2, or 3 speed setting at night, and it's not too loud to keep you awake. So here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this camera off of the tripod here that it's been on real quick. Alright, so here I'll show you. First, here's the other machine. I already have it plugged in. It'll tell you HealthPro Plus on standby. Okay, so let's see. We'll start off at 1 so you can hear the sound. So it's telling me 40 cubic feet per minute of air that this machine is filtering. Here's 1. Now, like I said, the air goes in the bottom of the unit and it comes out here, and inside you can see that last filter that I was talking about. So we'll go up to 2, 75 cubic feet per minute, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I mean, at 6, you can definitely hear it. But if you have a room, let's say, that you want to clear out pretty quick, you would run it at 6. This is 300 cubic feet per minute. Now, for your average sized bedroom, I measured my bedroom at speed 6. I calculated that I could circulate and clean all the air in that room in roughly 3.5 to 4 minutes. So it actually will clear out a room pretty fast. If you want to have your room cleaned out of any pollens in the air or whatnot before you go to bed, you can shut the door in your room and then you can turn this thing on high, let it clear out, and you will tell the difference just walking in there and breathing how much cleaner the air is. So like I was telling you here, it'll show you when the fan is spinning. This is the first one here is, and let me see if I can zoom in on this. It's called the Premax filter. Sorry, the zoom is not so great. But it's the Premax filter, followed by the fan, followed by the V5 cell, which is the carbon portion of the unit, which contains between 6 and 7 pounds of activated charcoal or carbon. And then the last is the HEPA, they call it, the super HEPA. Now these machines produce air that is medical grade quality, that can be used for clean rooms. So just to show you that this other one works, we'll turn this one off and I'll plug in here the new one. second. Alright. So here's the brother. So we're on standby. Here we go. And as you can hear the parrot that I was talking about, sometimes it's nice to turn this thing up all the way you can't hear her. Okay. So the first time you turn it on, you might hear some crackling noises. That just is things that may have settled in the filters themselves that are starting to move around. We'll just test it all the way up to speed 6. Okay. So it works. Now if I put my nose up to the air coming out, right now it actually smells slightly like plastic, which is because the carbon that's in the filter itself has actually absorbed some of the chemical, the VOCs and whatnot from the packaging in the box that it's been in. So if you let it run for a while, if you're very sensitive to VOCs, you let it run for a little bit, let it off gas, all of those smells will be gone pretty quickly. So I'd say within a day it wasn't a problem, and for me, I'm very chemically sensitive, so it was not an issue. So that's pretty much it, guys. I've got my two IQAir HealthPro series units. I cannot be happier. Definitely worth the money for these guys. I know they're expensive, about $800 or so. But if you're serious about your health and you're serious about having clean air, I would highly recommend these units. Out of all the ones that I've researched, all the time I've spent researching, the money I've spent on other machines, these are far superior to those in many, many ways. And they last a long time, they're quiet, they're efficient, they don't use a whole lot of electricity. And so for me, that makes them the best choice. And I've just been nothing but happy. So hopefully this video gives you guys a little bit of a consumer's perspective on these filters. I know I wanted to learn as much as I could before making such a big purchase, and obviously, as you can see, I was so impressed and surprised at how well it worked for me that now I've bought another one. And actually, I plan on buying possibly a third one for our basement. So that's just how much I really like these machines. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. Have a good one.